my dear brothers and sisters in Christ following us on Facebook. So following the way of Jesus entails many sacrifices. However, the abundance of God's blessing overflows when one faithfully lives out what it truly means of following the footsteps of His Son, Jesus Christ. My reflection today sets on the idea of how we can imitate Jesus with humility, meekness of heart, and gentleness. A year ago, while staying at St. Killing's Parish in Bendigo, I enjoyed looking after the gardens, planting herbs, vegetables, and flowers. Gardening is all about tilling and cultivating soils. And so my daily visit to each garden turns out to be my favorite time for meditation and reflection. One day, as I was mixing humus and fertilizers, I was reminded of the word humility, which comes from the word humus, which means earth or soil. This physical and spiritual activity has deepened my reflection that I came from the soil that some people ignore and give it no much value. However, I came not from a speck of ordinary soil or dirt, but a soil which God has blessed, rich in minerals of love, mercy, and compassion. From where I came from, I must bear good fruits. The fruits of God's love in me will manifest, not of who I am, but of the one who blessed me. In our lives, we all want to do good things for our neighbors, without letting the world know of our deeds. However, somehow Jesus in the Gospel today is aware of the evil intentions of the Pharisees. So he warned the people not to make the healing miracles be known to the authorities. He ordered silence to all for following him. This is Jesus' way of shunning himself from boasting his deeds. It is not more of silencing the people from recognizing the great act of healing miracles, but more of admonishing the people to remain silent about Jesus. Jesus is a gentle and healing servant who fulfilled the Old Testament, and we can hear his humility in all his works. His messiahship is paradoxical. We have not heard of an exercise of political power, which most people at that time were expecting for a Messiah to do or exercise. But Jesus exercised his power over evil. In all his deeds and words, he remained humble, meek, and full of gentleness. Matthew the Evangelist described him as a gentle, healing servant, which corresponds to Isaiah's portrayal of the servant in the Old Testament. And so today, we are reminded of the essence of following the footsteps of Jesus, to follow his ways by being loving to all, including those we already exclude in our lives, to be merciful to those in need, especially the marginalized, the homeless, the less fortunate brethren in our community, to be compassionate to those abandoned, disowned, neglected, and to be close to those who suffer injustice. This is very demanding. It demands costly love, but it will help us to witness him by being a person for others. But this is the ideal Christian way of life that we are called for. As we continue this Eucharistic celebration, with great hope that God may continue to bless us, as we ask for his grace to persevere in following the footsteps of his Son, we also ask the intercession of our Mother Mary to intercede for us, that we may glorify